Hey y'all, what's going on? I'm girl calling you for the kitchen today, girl. What tonight? Um, I'm sitting here having a drink, and I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and we were talking about you know grown adults saying I went through this at a certain age when I was younger, and this is the reason why I act like this. So my question is, at what age at what age should adults at what age should we not hold responsible damn, I can't even talk. This cocktail getting to me. At what age should we no longer hold adults responsible to not be able to blame something on a past experience? And here's my thing. I know that traumatic experiences happen to people. That's not what I'm saying. Let me wipe this camera off. That's not what I'm saying. That's totally not what I'm saying. I'm talking about those people, that they be like, well, I went through this, and this is the reason why I act like this, or I'm a Leo, and this is why I act like this. I'm a Gemini, and this is why I do this. Because what stuff like that is saying to me is, what you're doing, and you want somebody else. You've learned to accept yourself for who you are, and you're not willing to grow past that. I've had so many things in life happen to me. A lot of things that as my YouTube channel will grow, I will come on here and talk to you guys about some things. But I don't let that define who I am. I grow through things. I help other people. I sit down and I chat with other people. I'm willing to grow. This happened to me. Let me find a way to grow through that. Let me find a way to work through this. This didn't work out. Okay, well let me move past that and find a way to move on. Some people are saying at what age, and they're saying 30. Maybe there is a good age. Me, I'd say 25. And I'm gonna tell you why I say 25. I just turned 26, and to me, I'm being lenient because I think that if you were raised properly, I mean, if I did some of the shit that my peers be doing, my grandma would be like, damn well I didn't raise your black ass like that. Or my mom would be like, you didn't grow up like that. And even shit I do today, my mom would be like, you didn't grow up like that. What makes you want to do something like that? And it's just, I don't know if I'm so many light, y'all hear me say that a lot, if I'm so many light years ahead of my peers that I can't relate to a lot of the things that are going on, because I'm always looking for opportunities to grow. I'm always praying for growth. Some days I do forget to pray. Some days some things are going right. I get the answers to my prayers, and I forget to pray, which I'm working on that too. I need it, but before I go to bed, I do try to pray, because we often lose sight of that. You always gotta remain humble, find a way, to pray. Never be doing too good that you can't pray. But as a grown adult, I always own up to the stuff that I go through, and I guess it has a lot to do with the company that I keep. My friends do the same things, and they always call me and ask me, "Well, damn, Tristan, they'll explain to me the situation, and what do you think? Was I wrong? Was I crazy? Did I overreact?" And I always give them, this is how I react to people. I'm going to give you the good side of the situation, and I'm going to give you the bad side of the situation, and you let the chips fall where they may. And I'm going to tell you where you went wrong, where the other person went wrong, what was right, what was wrong. But a lot of adults, they don't want to take responsibility for the things that they're doing these days. And that's something I'm working on with my brother. He's 17. He'll be 18 next March. And he'll be like, but I did this because, no, And I'm always like, no, you did it because you wanted to do that. And we're so different because he's more like a follower. And me, I don't follow hoes, I lead them. And it really upsets me because I'm trying to put this, and it's, I get it. He's in his social media world, and he doesn't like to go inside of places. And me, I don't either. I'm not a people person, but I know when I need to go inside of a place if I have to. I know I have those social skills, and he doesn't, and it's kind of upsetting. Um, but yeah, at what age should we hold adults responsible for making bad decisions, and they should not be able to blame it on something else? Because you go through certain things, you are raised through certain things, okay, I get it, but at some point in time in your life, you got to be like, well, damn, this happened to me. I'm gonna work through this. My mom went through this. I'm not gonna grow up like this. And I get it, generation after generation, some stuff is passed down, but you got to make a conscious decision to be like, this isn't happening in my life. I was talking to a friend of mine, and she has like 4 kids, and I said, "Do you want to get married?" And she was like, "I don't know if I really want to get married because like my mom has like she's only been married one time and she made it work. So why do I have to choose to get married, or why do I need a man?" And I was like, yeah, maybe you don't need a man, but what about your kids? Don't you want them to have like a father figure in their life? And I was like, okay, so you're blaming this on the fact that your mom had made it without, and maybe so you don't need a man, but is that shouldn't be a replacement ideal in your head that this, because my mom did it, I should be able to do it too, or this is the way it should be. um y'all gotta break these generational curses, especially us black folks. Especially us black folks. We will ride out and not take responsibility for the things that we do. We will. And that's the honest truth. We gotta come together as a black community. We really, really have to. Um, I think, yeah, I'm gonna say 25. A light bulb should start going off. 30, yeah. If you 30 and you still going through some of the shit that I'm going through, I'ma be like, yeah, you might be tripping. I don't know. And I'm so appreciative that I was able to be raised by my grandmother, who was a wonderful woman. And I think that's why I'm so many light years ahead of my peers. A lot of these parents these days, they want to be their child's friend. Yeah, my mom didn't have that. She still doesn't have that. But I will say, I definitely think that me and my grandmother had a very much closer relationship than me and my mom had. But you can't be your children's friend. And black parents out there, parents in general out there, you got to look at your children and tell your children, talk to your children, have a sit down with your children. No matter how hard it is and how uncomfortable the situation is, you've got to sit down and break these generational curses if you don't want your children to go through the things that you went through. But yeah, I just wanted to come to here and drop that message off, or that question off. At what age should we stop holding adults responsible for, being able to blame the way they react to things or the way they handle situations on their mom or their dad? I didn't grow up with a father. You know what I'm saying? And I don't when things go wrong, I don't be like, well, I do this because, my father wasn't in my life. And it may be, I may say I date a certain type, or I dated him because I have a hole in my heart due to the fact that I didn't have a father in my life, but I'm able to own up to that and be like, well, maybe I need to change that. Maybe I need to date somebody different. Maybe I need to change up the type of guys that I date. You know, you got to take we got to take responsibilities for our actions as adults, or it'll never change. You'll keep going through this thing. It'll be a cycle. I do not like cycles. If something goes wrong in my life once, you gotta go. How interesting is that? I see my ex-girlfriend out here on this flyer. Wow, my mom works at this school. Anyways, child, this was a long time ago, bitch. Ex-girlfriend. But drop down here, let me know what you guys think. At what age should we stop holding adults responsible for not being able to say, it's you, it's me, you know what I'm saying? It's you now. You've owned it's your problem. It's no longer your parents' problem. What age? Let me know so we can talk about it. Bye.